Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about what makes the 4-2-2 so good. So, we did a tactics video about a couple of days ago. I played with this team. I think this team now for Weekend League is fairly average. I think Janola's very good. And then I think my defence is definitely above average. But my midfield, some of my attackers, they're good but not insane. So I think my team's fairly average now for the way, at least the teams I'm playing in Weekend League. I don't know what you guys are playing. This is on New Gen I'm playing. 17-3, but I hadn't played the game in like a month. So I was fairly happy to go 17-3 after barely touching the game. Like, I've been keeping up with the content every day. I've been testing out a few tactics, but in terms of properly keeping up playing it, I haven't really. But really happy with the tactics. It wasn't the tactics that cost me. It was me just being rusty, basically, and a little bit of bad luck, but everyone gets that. We're not going to go in depth about the tactics in this video. We are going to show the tactics quick for anyone who's not seen the other video. But I'm going to talk very in depth about what makes this formation so good and why I think you guys should use it. And then we'll have some gameplay clips from my Weekend League so you guys can see the attacking patterns, the defending, how it works, to really give you a bit better insight how you should be using this formation. So, the tactics, as always, I generally speaking nearly always have a defensive and attacking version of a tactic. Simply put, too many people hold themselves back by only having one game plan. And that is literally what EA call it, the game plan. The balance, people ask me about this, that is literally just how I get chemistry. Everyone's on full chemistry. In game, Casemiro plays CDM, but he doesn't have CDM as an alternate position. No idea why he doesn't. He is a CDM. Are you looking to improve at FIFA? Then Underdog Gaming is the place to be. Underdog Gaming is run by me, Zelonius, and Jambu, another FIFA pro, who have been full-time content creators and pro players for the last 6 years, hitting Elite Division and Top 100 with ease every single year. We've got lots of different tiers catered to what you want, from all the way from entry-level access to a big community Discord full of people all looking to improve and get better at the game, weekly articles and videos with exclusive tips and guides and tutorials, follow-backs on Twitter where you can DM us and get full access to us, coaching sessions, gameplay analysis. We'll be doing a spreadsheet which will be updated throughout the year with all the OP meta players. If you want to improve at FIFA and you're serious about taking your game to the next level, Underdog Gaming is the place to be. You can find the Patreon by going to patreon.com/underdoggaming or check the link that's in the description of this video. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Real life. But he doesn't have there, so I use balance just to get that. But then in terms of what I actually play in game, I normally start with the defensive. It's a more solid, well-rounded formation. And then I go to the attacking version of the 4-2-2, just basically higher press if I'm losing. So in terms of the actual formation, when we look at it, what makes it so good is how solid and balanced it is across the board. 2 strikers. Any formation that has 2 strikers, I tend to prefer to 1-striker formations, because in 1-striker formations, it feels like it's a lot harder to build up. This formation doesn't suffer from that. Having 2 strikers for the link-up play, definitely, in my opinion, makes a fairly big difference. For the left attacking mid and the right attacking mid, they offer the width. This formation offers good width. Through balls down the line and then 2 strikers in the middle to do cutbacks to. Has 2 CDMs to cover the back 4, that's really good. But flat back 4, very solid. You can get your cams and CDMs back, so it's very hard to break down, but has an outlet and a counter attack with the 2 strikers. The only real weakness, if any, in this formation is the hole in the middle between the midfield and the strikers. But we put one of the CDMs on balance, so he gets forward, operates in there a bit, and then the 2 cams kind of interchange, some of the strikers interchange, and there isn't really too much of a gap there at all. So there's not really, honestly, any major weakness to this formation. Does it have some of the major strengths that other formations do? Maybe not quite as strong, but it's good in every area. And a formation that's good in every area is going to help you get more consistent. And I think this is a really good formation for people who want to just learn the fundamentals of the game and get better in general. The tactics that we're running, I'm not going to talk through them. I'm just going to show them on the screen for anyone who's not seen my tactics video. If you want me to explain the tactics more in depth, go watch the tactics video. This video is more about how to actually use it and more in depth. Instructions, I'll flip through them. It's the strikers. It's the outside cams. That's the more attacking CDM, so you want a more attacking-minded CDM, someone who can shoot, a bit better on the ball in this role. This is for the more destroyer defensive midfield, so Casemiro is great for that. It's the defense, keeper, and the more attacking variation. It's just higher press, higher depth, not too much to see there. Then for the instructions, I think it is almost, it might even be identical. Yep, identical for that. So let's now actually get into some gameplay clips so you can see how I actually use this formation in game, the attacking patterns, how I defend with it, and what I do that works in this formation to make me a better player, break people down, score more goals, and be defensively solid. Also keeping the ball. This formation is very good at keeping the ball because it covers all the areas of the pitch. Let's get into some gameplay clips. Okay, in this clip here, we can see an example of me tackling the ball high up the pitch, and then how the 4-2-2 uses the width and pace from the wingers. Having pacey wingers is really important this to counter-attack and get in quick. So here, we win the ball back. I see my Alawiran making a run. I have them on getting to box my outside camps, because it just seems to make them getting behind on the wings. So he makes that run. Lots of space there. Very easy for him to get in. And there, he either has to commit or mark this. He probably should be marking this run from Ginola. Strikers often make these runs for the wingers to cut back to him. Then there, I'm in a great position. There, I could go there and shoot across goal, but I think my opponent will read that. So I've ball roll across. He didn't even switch that centre back for some reason. It's an easy finish across. We'll watch that back. Win the ball high up the pitch. Nice R1, L1 chip through ball to the winger who gets a lot of space. And then easy chance here. Very nice goal. 4-2-2 is very good at getting out wide, counter-attacking, and creating lots of space for the strikers. Going to show a goal here where we build up completely from the back. So we've got a goal kick so we can see it all the way. This is something I do quite often. I'll go out wide to my fullbacks. A lot of people pass with their centre-backs through the midfield, as in literally through the middle bit here. And yes, if there's space to do it, great. But so often people do this, they get pressed or there's no space in the middle and they end up losing the ball. Going out wide often creates a lot more space for you. But I'll go here, middle, find there's a gap there to play. And now this is where I use the width. So here, there's a lot of space out wide. And the reason I do this is because you can see here already, basically like nearly all of his players are central. That's quite central, but like it's not even past this bit here. So I want to pull players out. So I go out wide here. He starts to go there, he starts to go there, and now there's a lot more space. Pull the bed out of position a bit. There's not really anything on there. I could have gone back, but I see a pass to Ginola. Ginola turns, and then my CDM Coit, who's on balanced attack, has got forward and gets into position. It's got great shooting. It's a nice, easy goal. Watch it all again without pausing. See the build-up. I'm looking for where the space is. You can see here the 4-2-2 constantly has an out ball to the fullbacks. The Lam and Ram often get a lot of space. It's about keeping the ball and waiting to find gaps in your opposition. There, nice goal. But you can see here, look, there's always these balls to the fullbacks. Look on the radar at the bottom here. Space there. There's a lot of space there. You don't have to build up really fast. There's a lot of space and time on the wings where you can keep the ball and make it harder for your opposition. See there, go out wide, pulls men out, allows it to be a lot more space in the middle. So many people don't take advantage of this. They just force things one-dimensional through the middle and end up never scoring goals and just giving it away and getting frustrated. Against better players, if you don't keep the ball well and don't frustrate them, they're going to punish you and make it very hard for you. So go out wide, keep the ball, use the gaps that people give you, and take advantage. For this clip here, we are going to show a little bit of defending, the shape, structure of this formation, and then a counter-attack, and just another way of scoring that works really well on FIFA 23. So here, I've pulled my fullback out position. That was bad by me. Shouldn't be doing that. And now I'm trying to defend him, getting him behind for a cutback. There, a little bit unlucky that that's worked. But you can see now, he's got a few men in the box, but my two CDMs are here. My Lam is nearly in the box. My Ram is in the box down there. So this formation gets a lot of men behind the ball in the box, makes it a lot easier to defend. So even though my opponent takes a good touch there, none of these options are free because I've got enough men back. And then I can switch to the defender to block that. And now I'm like, okay, his men are all forward. This is a chance to counter-attack. Don't force a pass forward that's not there, but there's a really good chance to counter-attack here. So I'm looking for the men in space. A lot of people now would play this through ball, but I want Alawira, and you can see he's got his arm up in the air. That means he's trying to make a run. I'm waiting for him to get into more space. He gets into a lot of space, and it's Cancelo. He's going to win that foot race, so I do a big right stick touch. Cancelo's not going to be able to catch me, and now I'm looking for a cutback. When you get around this position, you want to cut it back to this striker. I need to wait for him to make a good run. He kind of peels off there. My opponent's not defended this gap, so I pass it across, and it is an easy tap, and like no one could miss that. Easy goal. So you can see here, men behind the ball. Even though it's a good play by my opponent, I've got enough men to stop it. Counter-attack, I'm not forcing anything. I'm not giving the ball back cheaply. I'm waiting for the right time to pounce. And there, it's lots of space for the really fast winger. And then we just go for a simple cutback, a classic FIFA 23 goal. The 4-2-2, hopefully you can see its defensive shape's good. It gets a lot of men behind the ball, which makes it easier to defend, harder for people to break it down. And then going forward, it's great counter-attacking. It's got lots of width. The midfield get involved. It's just a great, all-round, consistently balanced formation that'll help you achieve better results. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.